Yeah, it's funny because I feel like for Violet, I might even have more lines in Smash Brothers than I do in the actual game in Three Houses. So I think it would be cool, you know, to get more lines and stuff. But at the same time, I do want people to kind of put themselves in like Ether's shoes, and I think that's what MiHoYo intended as well. I think they want people to kind of put themselves in the character's shoes that they're playing as, and just kind of like imagine stuff in their own voice. But yes, they give me more lines. I will not complain.
I forgot. There's so many questions. I'm doing my best. Bread or cheese? Bread or cheese?
Why can't I have bread on cheese?
That was
cheese
the
on
question.
bread.
Cheese on bread. What did you play in Magi? Maggie? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I played this, it was a very small character. He only had like 10, 20 lines, but his name was Chapo, I think. He had like this little wizard hat. He was in the second one, like the Kingdom of Magic. Magi, the Kingdom of Magic. That was like my first ever role.
First of all, actually, hold on. You have geese.
What is it?
It's a drawing. It's John Lee.
Is this Sean Lee's butt?
He's double.
No, it's literally, it's like a drawing of his butt. It's a very accurate representation.
He was, in fact, double cheeked up, y'all. Okay. Can you do a Zenitsu impression?
Zenitsu?
Zenitsu?
How's it go, John? It's so funny because all I remember from Zenitsu is just like his screaming scenes. What does he say?
Whatever it is, it's shouting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch the Japanese.
It's like a full-on scene though. It's like a whole monologue.
Tanjiro!
Tanjiro! This is my reward right here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Blueberry tarts all around. What was your favorite snack? I think I missed that one.
The ketchup chips.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yes.
those are actually pretty good.
They're good. I don't know. I mean, unless you don't like ketchup, then I mean.
And then you're not from this planet and you're a reptilian. Who was your favorite to work with in Demon Slayer? Person? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fish doesn't chew itself.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite person to work with. So, here's a little secret, in case you don't know, because a lot of people don't know. When we work on anime, we all record individually by ourselves. So technically, I'm not working with like any of the other actors. It's just me, alone in a padded room with a director demanding crazy things from me. Steve, if you're watching this, I love you. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's nice to work with everybody. I really like Bryce Pappenbrook. He plays Inosuke. Which, by the way, in case people don't know, or if this was your question, Inosuke is actually my favorite overall character in Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I would have loved to play him. Bryce does an amazing job. I think the funniest thing ever, it's so random, there was a scene where Inosuke, I think they're trying to get back down the mountain after the mansion, and Inosuke is just in the background like hitting his head up against a tree. It was so random, but I laughed super, super hard in the booth doing that.
Okay, when did they approach you to work on, what was it, my friend? Phantasy Star Online 2.
Fantasy Star Online 2. I think I started working on that like a couple years ago. 2019. I know I was in a studio. Yeah, probably start of 2019. We were working on it, and it just never ended. You know, they said, "Hey, Shao has more lines. Shao has more lines," and they kept calling me. They called my agent. I'm like, "Oh, another session?" I have no idea because. So for anime, you know, we watch the picture, we see the picture while we're working on a show. But for video games, it's a lot different. Sometimes they'll play us like one reference of what the character might sound like. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just give us a script and say, okay, this is your character. They're like doing this thing. The age range is between like this to this. Go, and that's it. And then we just do line after line after line, and sometimes they'll tell us, hey, it needs to be a second longer, it needs to be 2 seconds longer to match in the game. But yeah, I think it was like a couple years ago. It's fun.
Who is your favorite boss in Genshin Impact?
My favorite boss?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite boss. Who's my favorite? Oh, that's tough. Because I remember when I unlocked Child, like I just love beating him up. Ed Sheeran. If you've seen Griffin's videos, I think he's done. Yeah, Griffin is the voice actor of Child, and I think he's done some song covers too. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Top Tagalicious.
Taste it. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? I don't know what color it is. It's like the color of Byleth's hair. I like that it's like blue greenish. Maybe it's like cyan? Turquoise-ish? I think
like this?
Yeah.
Like that? Or more like turquoise?
You know, I don't know, maybe it's like I really like that. Yeah, I really like that color, and I also like lime, like I don't know what it is, lime or neon yellow. Neon yellow.
Cool.
Neon yellow is super cool.
What would your quirk be in My Hero Academia?
What would my quirk be? I feel like I've been probably something with like I'd probably just scream at people and then they would go flying into a building. That sounds like a pretty good quirk. Yeah, just imagine like you just go ah, and then just like a big shockwave goes separates like.
Present mic.
That'd be fun.
Shoot, I forgot. Do you like pears?
Yeah, bears are cool.
I don't understand. Okay, what is the most challenging role you've had to audition for, if you do that, and play, if they're not the same?
Like when I received a role, or
Yeah. Like when you received the role, what was the most challenging like character you had to do a voice for? Like what did they were like? Oh man, sorry Zach, we don't like it. Keep trying.
I know, I'm like, I can't really reveal exactly what it is, but it was a big character that I got, and I'll let you all decide this for yourself, but he had to talk in this certain way, and he had to do that for hours on end, so I can't say what it is.
I don't get it. Yes, it's a mystery. Take a guess. Could choose any vision to have from Genshin Impact. What would you want?
Vision?
Yeah, sure.
Pyro. I would love Pyro. That would be sweet. Do like a fire blade instead of a wind blade.
You can stand. I don't want to step on people. Go ahead. Yeah. Hey. Oh wait, there we go. They've cleared a path. Excellent. Oh, gifts. I bring gifts. Wait,
Oh, thank
gifts.
you. Oh, wow. Did you make these?
Oh,
Are you an artist here?
not yet.
Oh, these are so cool.
There you go.
Oh, you have your stuff on the back. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much.
What is your favorite character from Farm of Three Houses?
My favorite character? A lot of people ask me, they're like, Zach, who would US support? And I'm like, Shamir. Yeah, see, yeah, I have nobody likes my opinion.
Okay, say hi to Grace in Rico's voice.
Hello, Grace.
Nailed it. And the other one? Yes, Brunatsky in Otto's voice. Oh, say his name. Do it.
Subaru Natsuki!
What? Paimon's voice again, do it.
Wait, what? Do what?
Paimon's voice again.
I don't know what else Paimon. Paimon said a
That's
bunch
it.
of stuff.
That's all that matters.
That's all that
It's not the
Paimon can
Genshin
say.
Impact with the
Yeah.
The Genshin Impact character? Is that?
Yeah.
Have you seen Attack on Titan? And if you have, who is your favorite character?
Yeah, so I've only seen the first season.
I'm catching up though, I'm like slowly binging. Yeah.
I don't know, I thought Levi was pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
You kind of have the look.
Yeah. Me? Oh. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
I can see it.
I haven't seen season 2 yet though. Or the rest.
Right. How does it feel hearing? Yeah, that's how it works. It's so good though. Like it's great to like just do the whole thing. Anyway, what's it like hearing your own voice playing back as you're like recording and such? How does that work for you?
Yeah, it's weird. It's a lot of me going, ew. And then being like, I don't like that take. And then being like, well, you can't redo it. And I'm like, please? And they're like, no. No, but in all seriousness, it's neat. It's really cool, especially when it's in a game or something that I was a huge fan of. Like when Smash came out, I was like over the moon. It still feels surreal because I used to play Smash Brothers. I would go over to my friend's house and we'd play Smash Brothers on his GameCube, and then his mom would get all mad at us because we were spending hours playing Smash and doing nothing else. And he's like, "Stop playing video games." And then she would go upstairs, and then we would turn on the GameCube downstairs and start playing Smash. And then when she would come downstairs, we would turn it off and act like we were doing something that like normal kids do. We're like, yeah, we're like. We had this thing, we'd be playing Smash and then we'd hear footsteps coming down the stairs and then we'd turn off the GameCube and turn off the TV and then we'd just like be playing rock, paper, scissors or something.
Abnormal.
Yeah. We're just sitting
Everybody
here,
just whistles.
we're just sitting here doing nothing, you know, and like normal kids.
How do you train your voice for a certain character?
Yeah, depends, you know, to develop my lower range, it took me quite a while. It's something I developed over Xbox Live when I was younger, because when I was younger, everybody was so mean to me, because I was like, hey guys, how's it going? I was like 12 years old, and yeah, everyone was mean.
And then I talked like this, and I said, hey guys, how's it going?
And they're like, whoa, like I gotta respect this person. I do a lot of singing exercises though. Singing exercises, I do it's ridiculous, it looks super, you know.
I grow a mustache every time I do a lip trill. I hate it. It is so bad.
It works though. It's good. Lip trills.
That was lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Just for the future, anybody who's standing outside, feel free to come in and hang out along these walls. If you're kind of on the back side out there, please get out of the doorway. And then we're gonna save all the impressions for maybe at the table. How about that? So if you're asking them to do something in a voice, do it later. Okay. That being said, how do you manage stress? Do you stress?
Me? A freelancer if I stress. Let me tell you something. So I've come to find, and this is like a serious thing too, I've come to find that working as a voice actor and being like self-employed, because I'm not employed by any company. I do everything as a freelancer. It is stressful, seriously.
Do you have an agent or just?
I do, yeah. I have multiple. I have like 5 in different departments of voiceover, and then I have a booking agent, and then I have, I have multiple booking people. It's nuts. And it's serious. So this is what I do in voiceover is I have a Google Calendar, and I give it to my agents, and they just fill it up every single week like magic. It just happens. Like it's just filled up to the brim every single day for at least the past couple of months. I've been working on multiple projects every single day. So like maybe I'll go do an anime for a couple hours, and then I'll take a little break, and then I'll go do a video game for like 3 hours, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll do another, they'll throw me in something else, and it just never stops. And I'm so thankful for it, but at the same time, it's like I can never stop working. And then I also audition. I probably do about at least 50 auditions every week for different characters, and yeah, it's a lot. So I think it's, I don't know, I can't stop, but I'm super passionate about what I do, and I love doing this, and I love the people that I get to work with. So it's really cool. I'm thankful, but yeah, I would also like a vacation, please.
They have a gift.
Oh, thank you. Oh, another one.
Yeah, he's candied up. His
Thanks.
sister made it. Yeah.
Who made it?
Put your hand up. Hey.
Oh, hey, thank you. I put it on this other one right here.
Yeah. You look like you're gonna go to a rave. Do you ever get recognized by somebody at conventions? Like, do you ever get recognized by fans?
I have been, yeah, sometimes. I once was recognized at an airport, which was very random. But yeah, I haven't been super Oh wait, I was recognized recently. I was buying a banner from Staples, and I got a phone call, and someone phoned, like this really nice lady calls me up on the phone, and was like, yeah, your order's ready for pickup. By the way, what is your name? And I'm like, Zach. And she's like, wait, so this is Zach? I'm speaking to Zach right now. And she's like, oh my gosh, like I watch your streams, and it was just so surreal because this is like the Staples that's like 5 minutes away from my house. So it was nuts. I'm like, you know me? Like this is crazy. She's like, oh yeah. And I was like, wow, this is nice, but also really weird.
Because like they've asked so many questions. I'm trying to get somebody that I could never, who hasn't asked yet. And then what was your question again? How did you find the voice for Tanjiro? Where was it?
Yeah.
Where'd you look?
I think looking through, watching, I was very inspired by the Japanese performance Natsuki Hanae, which I actually did a YouTube video with him not too long ago through like Aniplex's official YouTube account. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. Me, a Chinese voice actor, and him, we were all kind of like talking about the show and our thoughts on it. How I found the voice really was I always take inspiration from the Japanese on everything that I do, or I try to, unless I'm directed to do it in like a different way. So I wanted something that was going to sound like kind and innocent and really be able to portray those moments, but also something that was able to like sound cool and action hero-y when he does all of his scenes. But I think it's that important balance. He does his attack scenes. He goes through that whole motion of solely focusing on protecting his sister Nezuko, and then he goes back into his kind self, which is what he ultimately is. Like he's just a really kind person. So,
what was the project that you were most excited to work on when you heard that you got it?
Project that I was most excited to work on. It was Smash Brothers, but that's the thing though, is that they didn't tell me that it was Smash Brothers when I worked on it. I thought it was like Fire Emblem DLC, and then when I got into the booth itself, like as I was just about to start recording, they said, "Do you know what this is for?" And I was like, "What?" They said, "Yeah, this is for Smash." And I'm like, "Are you serious? I thought this was DLC," because they don't tell us anything. Sometimes there's so many projects that I work on, and it's just under like a code name. Like the project's under some random code name. like codename Ash or Ashes, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. Is this a game? What is this thing? And then I get into the booth, and sometimes they still don't tell me. They're like, this is your character, this is the age, this is kind of like what they should do, and you just do the lines. So.
Your favorite character in Misfits, Demon King Academy? Hmm?
I haven't seen it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's great. Genshin food. If you could pick a favorite one, which one would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so bad at cooking the food. And I'm really bad at cooking in real life too. They call me the lean cuisine king for a reason.
Freelancing on it, be like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. What was it? Was it just the almond tofu? I think that sounds really good.
Have you met the other Genshin voice actors?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get to hang out or?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
I mean, one of my favorite people now, her name is Sarah Miller-Cruz. She plays Lumine. So she's like one of my favorite people. And it was so funny because for the longest time, we have a whole Discord that we talk in. And for the longest time, everyone in there was joking. They said, Zach, whenever you meet Sarah, because I hadn't met her yet at this point, he said, whenever you meet Sarah, the world is probably going to explode because it's like two of you are not meant to be in the same room. Because we would always just miss each other, like talking in the Discord chat. And then finally one day she came in and I was like, Lumine, did I find you? And she's like, oh my gosh, hi Zach! Like she's so nice. She's super, super nice.
What's the most memorable moment that you've had in studio?
Most memorable moment I've had in studio.
Or with other voice actors? I know you guys don't get to record together all the
Yeah.
time. Okay.
I know we have weird moments outside that I should probably not talk about. We have a lot
Exclusives.
we have a lot of different stories from cons, like really funny things that I probably shouldn't say, but I'll tell you my favorite moment in studio was when I was working on One Punch Man. So this is how it works. When I'm working in a recording booth, I'm in a booth in a room. Like pretend I'm in a huge room by myself here, and then there's a big pane of glass right here, and it shows into another room, and that's where I can see the director, and I can look and see them. And the director specifically has to press a button, like the talkback button, so that I'm able to hear him in my headphones. One time I was getting ready to record the Sea King fight in One Punch Man, and
Wait, who are you in One Punch Man?
oh, Genos.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. I knew that. And then the Sea King?
Yes, I was about to record the Sea King fight, and I was just, the way it works is it goes beep, beep, beep. We hear these three beeps, and then on the fourth imaginary beep, we start talking, because that's how we kind of prepare and know where we're supposed to start in the scene. And I was just waiting. I was looking at the screen. I'm like, I'm ready. I know what line I'm going to say. Feeling it. But the beeps never came. And so I was just waiting there, and I was so prepared. I was ready to do. I memorized my line that I looked at. Okay, I know what I'm going to say. I know how long it's going to take. Nothing happened, and I waited there for like 10 minutes. And so I'm looking at the One Punch Man screen and the script. I'm not looking at anything else. And then I decided to look over here to the left to my director, and I just noticed he is making like the most grossed out face I've ever seen. And he's drinking some soda that I've never seen before. And he's all like, and then I was like, Chris, you okay? And he's like, he's like, oh my God, Zach, there was this, there's this soda, this peanut butter and jelly flavored soda that this intern brought in, and he's like, it's disgusting, but you have to try it.
It smells gross, smell it.
Yeah, so we kind of like halted recording a little bit, like working on the show, we halted recording, which, you know, kind of like being paid by the hour, so, I mean, I was cool with it, I'm like, hey, you know, whatever. So he brings in like some peanut butter and jelly flavored soda. It was so disgusting. I don't know why this was a good idea for me to try this in the middle of recording. But yeah, it literally, it did not taste like peanut butter and jelly, that's for sure. It tasted like sewage water and my grandmother's couch, like a little smoky, you know what I mean? It had a little
A
smoke.
little musty with the plastic still on it.
Yeah, a little musty. It was
Couch soda.
it was
couch soda.
yeah, it was not fun, but that was just a really memorable moment because it was disgusting. But that became our thing. We're like, yeah, we should go try to like find the weirdest soda and just try it every single time we're in here.
In Portland, they've got, what brand is it? Rocket
Fizz?
No, I feel it's like John's something.
John's? John's, yeah, it's John's. Cool. Something similar. We've got about 5 more minutes. Who is your favorite Kizuki?
Favorite Kizuki? I don't know. I mean, it's tough. Maybe I don't know if I want to say Rui, but should I say Rui? I guess yeah, Rui.
Favorite part about streaming on Twitch?
Not streaming on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. YouTube is the way.
I feel like it reaches more people.
So I will tell you guys a little fun story, and I started making videos and stuff on YouTube, but I would stream on Twitch, and I had like about 100 viewers on Twitch. I'm like, wow, this is a lot of people. My first ever live stream on YouTube was with the voice actress of Ganyu, and we had 9,000 live people watching us. It was insanity, and yeah. I'm a very scared person whenever I stream to that many people, so I'm like, hi everybody.
Last question. What is an anime opening or closing song that you would sing? Yeah. Like karaoke go to?
Anybody know Bluebird from Naruto?
Maybe sing it. And unfortunately with that, get out.